What's up, Motopaths? It's Special here, and welcome to part 3 of what if Naruto could passively absorb nature energy. So, there's not much to say in this video, so yeah. Without any further ado, let's get watching. So the last time we left off was when Naruto activating achieving KCM mode. So this KCM mode is different from canon because of Naruto being stronger. His time limit is also stronger. Basically, instead of 5 minutes, it's 8 minutes. I think it's a reasonable time for Naruto to have KCM. But anyways, so Naruto would jump in between the Biju bombs, which are gonna be fired during the confrontation between Kakashi, Guy, and the Tail Beasts. Naruto jumps in and deflects all of the Biju bombs, then goes to his Biju mode and whoops the Tail Beasts' ass, basically destroying all the Tail Beasts. That's when Obito decides to come again to have the match, and mostly it goes the same, Naruto and Kakashi and Guy fighting Obito, which causes nothing really to change because him having wood style really won't change because Naruto would just copy all the wood styles that Obito is using, but he would get stronger the more the battle goes on. Basically, he's getting stronger, and with the QB's boost the new boost that his passive energy got. Yeah, he's even getting more stronger than he did before. Now, anyways, so Naruto is able to fight not equally, except for, he's stronger than Obito now. Why I'm saying this is because of Obito using, but how Naruto and Obito are fighting equally is because Obito is using Kamui and Naruto is using lightning armor to not dodge some attacks. But anyways, so Kakashi still figures out about the Kamui, both of how the Masked Man and his Kamui are connected to the same dimension. He sucks in one of Naruto's Shadow Clone, and Naruto's Shadow Clone does the whole the mask breaking thing, and that causes Obito mask to be revealing Obito. Kakashi gets shocked, but Naruto really doesn't know who the hell this is, so he continues fighting. That's when Madara jumps in the fight, and the rematch of Madara versus Naruto commences. Now Naruto starts fighting Madara while Kakashi and Guy start fighting Obito, and due to Kakashi basically getting to know that his friend is the one who caused this whole mess, he's kind of angry, and he channels that anger into power, and he and Might Guy start to fight. So Naruto and Madara start fighting. Now this is the thing, okay? Now what's his name? Madara uses wood style, Naruto copies it and then uses the wood style again and again. So this battle goes on more, taijutsu on taijutsu, ninjutsu, not genjutsu. Naruto can't be affected by genjutsu. Naruto's lightning armor is growing stronger. He surpassed the third Raikage in terms of speed. He surpassed third Raikage in terms of manipulation of lightning chakra. But as I said, Naruto surpassed the Raikage in terms of lightning manipulation and surpassed that by lightning cloak. But Naruto realizes that Madara is still able to see his movements, so Naruto pushes himself even more with his QB enhancement, with KCM2 on top of the lightning chakra, and he pumping chakra towards the lightning cloak again and again and again. He starts becoming more and more faster, and he catches Madara off guard and drives a Rasengan through his gut. But that doesn't really change anything. Madara still comes up, but Naruto's evolving. His speed of evolving is like godlike right now because he's already a battle prodigy. Because of his unpredictability, he can grow stronger during fights. That was in canon, but now due to Naruto growing strong physically, each passing moment, due to his nature passive ability, Naruto is becoming stronger mentally, physically, and spiritually. Maybe not. I'm not gonna add spiritual techniques here, but he's mentally and physically. So, and his unpredictability is getting more unpredictable. So this is the first time that Naruto has caught Madara off guard, and Madara just chalks it up to luck. But then Naruto starts catching Madara off guard again and again and again. And this now the people who are currently in the battlefield, I mean at that area, stop their fighting and watch towards the fight between Naruto and Madara. Now how Naruto is basically escaping with, he's escaping Madara's punches. He's able to offside Madara, and Obito realizes that he can't follow Naruto right now. He activates his Sharingan, and Obito as well as Kakashi realize that they can't follow Naruto. Only Madara can, but he's getting off guarded again and again and again. But at this time, Naruto gets his gas whooped, and Naruto, before he gets his gas, before he fuels off, meaning before the 8-minute time limit ends up, Naruto does a Rasen Shuriken, throwing Madara off, blindsiding Madara. First he blindsides Madara, then splashes a Rasen Shuriken in his back, which sends him flying. Obito deciding enough is enough, Kamu is back to the Ten Tails head, and then absorbs all the tail beast. And while this is observing, Naruto comes, goes a little back to and stands with Kakashi and what is his name? Kakashi and Guy. And that's when what is his name? I forgot the fucking name. Obito really uses Renegon to absorb all the tail beasts into the Gedo statue, causing the 10 tails to be born again. He even adds the Ginkaku and Jinkaku things, which those people are the one who has Kyuubi's chakra in their system. But anyways, Naruto would make a hand sign, and then at that moment all the great allied shinobi people would come jump in, no problem, they would all jump in, and Naruto would show Madara and Obito the great shinobi alliance jutsu. Is that what it's called? I think that was what it's called. I really don't remember. But after that, Naruto goes into Sage mode and starts fight, and then Naruto and Madara go to a separate land to fight, while Obito and the great shinobi forces fight against each other. So now Madara and Naruto have, could say, what is that word? Have a rematch with Naruto using the Sage mode, sliding chakra. Now this is not as big of a boost that he could have in KCM 2 plus lightning cloak, but it's still fast. Obito and Kakashi can still follow it, but I just wanted to say this. So Naruto and Madara's battle gets explosive. Rasengans, flame style, or lightning style, all that jazz. The grounds are shaking with this battle. The previous battle was not power power type. The previous battle of Madara versus Naruto was speed type, catching Madara off guard. But now this is full power type, and due to Naruto's basically body evolving, it causes his chakra to evolve as well. So now Naruto has godly amount of chakra, which causes Naruto to fight Madara on not an equal level, but his power currently is now he's as powerful as Obito currently, with his lightning chakra and his, what is it called, Sage mode. So Naruto decides to make it a boost of lightning chakra. But anyways, Naruto continues fighting, and the entire Great Shinobi forces just see how destructive the battle is. They are happy that Naruto's in their side, and yeah, mostly then Naruto gets tired, and Naruto just makes what's his name, Madara, go back towards the Ten Tails, and while Naruto drops down. But that's when Hinata and that squad come in while Sakura heals him. Now Sakura and Naruto's relationship is kind of bad, but she still wants to help Naruto, and she admits her what do you say, she admits her mistake. She was way too selfish. She thought that just by training with Tsunade, she could be able to match Sasuke and Naruto. Just now, the battle between Naruto and Naruto and Madara, that was way above her league. She knows it. So anyways, so Naruto would be getting healed, and at that time, Naruto would get up. Neji and Hinata would be, in front of him guarding him, while Madara, Obito uses the chakras from the Kyuubi's, from Jubi's body and throws it as well. But Naruto jumps up, he creates shadow clones and uses the big ass Rasengan to drill a hole through this, and he also shoots some Rasen Shuriken, but that gets him tired. Not tired, but he's huffing, he's not fully exhausted like he was in Canada, but he's huffing. That's when Chakra is sent towards Naruto. That's when Hinata comes in, and when Naruto sees this, he gets sad. He wants Hinata to go away, but that's when Neji comes in, and that's when Naruto snaps. So he pushes past his limit, activates Sage Mode Lightning Armor, and basically sweeps up both Hinata and Neji from that area, and he tells them to never ever do that ever again, and he starts fighting, pushing his limits. Basically, his body was not in a perfect situation. All the stress, all the all of that has been accumulating in his subconsciousness. All of this has been accumulating in his subconsciousness, and this I'm gonna be adding to. I'm not gonna add it right now, but I'm gonna be adding it in the story. All the stress, the pain, which Naruto is trying to block, all that jazz. Now Naruto, who has broken his limit again, his nature energy, kind of heals him. His bone is healed. His body is healed. He's good as new. And that's when Sakura comes back and starts healing him. No, not right now. So Naruto decides to go all out, again goes to Kyuubi's chakra mode, and then makes a entire clone which touches all the shinobi in the battlefield, which causes all of them to gain Kyuubi's chakra, boosting their powers. Now this is also giving Naruto's a super ass stress, because Naruto's kind of in a pain right now. As I said, all of his pain, fatigue, is all of it is being stored in a subconscious near his nature energy, passive ability of nature energy. But anyways, so Naruto gives all of his chakra towards the what is this called? Naruto gives his chakra towards Naruto gives his chakra to the Great Shinobi Alliance. All of it. That's when Naruto and Co continue fighting. But that's when Obito decides to make a tail beast bomb and shoots it towards Naruto, and who's being guarded by literally every shinobi alive. And because they know that Naruto is the only person in the battlefield who can even face Madara, and he needs to get healed. Then that's Sakura's job. So Sakura is trying her best to heal Naruto. She's not yet unlocked the Byakugo seal, but she will. So anyways, Naruto would, you could say, I mean, the Biju bomb would travel through us, and Naruto would use his Senshi chakra and his Senshi chakra and his to its maximum limit, which would cause Naruto to copy jutsus of the Yamanakas, and he would just copy it, but he would not use it because he would sense someone else. Naruto deciding to hype the person, he would shout, Tosan! Oh, father. So at that moment, the tail beast swarm would, come, blast towards the last defense, but Killer Bee would, go to his tail beast state and would stop it. And that's when the tail beast swarm would disappear, and a kunai would land near Naruto, in front of Naruto, and in a yellow flash comes Minato Namikaze. Now, before I continue, I just want to say that Itachi's and Sasuke's story still goes the same, nothing changes about it. I really think nothing changes about it because Naruto's observing passive energy doesn't change much, and now Neji is alive. You could say Neji is alive. So anyways, Naruto and you could say Naruto would get up and crack his knuckles, and he would you could say high five his father, who would do the same. Now Naruto would literally want to learn the jutsus, and he would tell this to his father. Now I know that Naruto is smart, mature, but he's still a child. He's still a child who wants to learn something from his father, even at the time of war. Minato is super excited to teach Naruto because Minato's dream was to teach Naruto's first jutsu, but he doesn't know how the hell he would teach it. He tells this to Naruto, they don't have time. But then Naruto, he has this flashback about how he didn't have time during the Sage Mode, so he whispers something to his dad, and that's when all the Hokages come by, complimenting Minato, but Minato isn't listening to them. He's talking, he's listening to Naruto's plan. So both of them, Minato has a wide grin on his face because he's super excited, and he makes 1,000 shadow clones, and Naruto makes 1,000 shadow clones, and all the 1,000 Minato shadow clones touches all the 1,000 Naruto shadow clones and zip off. Now, what the hell I'm trying to do right now, you'll understand. Like, literally understand as I'll continue it. So, Naruto would, like the Hokages are confused about what they're happening, and second Hokage husks this, but Miraji just gives them a big ass smile, saying, it's a secret between Sela and Sal. But that's when Naruto sits down again, and Sakura starts healing him, and that's when Minato goes KCM 2 and surrounds the Biju, and surrounds the Biju with the other 4 Hokages and puts the barrier around it. And that's when Naruto senses, he already sensed Sasuke coming, and Sasuke comes with this weird ass entrance and proclaims that he would become Hokage, and Naruto bursts out laughing. He bursts out laughing, not even kidding, he just bursts out laughing. Everyone sees this, they're kind of weirded out why the hell Naruto is laughing, but the people who know why Naruto is laughing are confused because Sasuke didn't make a joke, and Sasuke is kind of angry that Naruto is laughing at this proclamation, but Naruto just says, yeah, nah, you're not gonna do that. And Naruto just gets up, cracks it, he continues getting healed. And that's when the Hokage finished sealing not sealing, basically creating 4 barriers around the Jubi. That's when Hokage uses some weird ass jutsu to put what it's called, the dang things into his tails, stopping him. I don't know what it's called, but I don't care. So Naruto gets up and tells Sakura to fuck off, and Naruto and Sasuke jump towards a rock, and Sakura will be like, no, I'm gonna come too, and then she jumps also. So now That's when all Team 7 is reunited. Sai, getting jealous in the background. Kiba thinking that he's able to, become Hokage, but Chino just dropping. It's like, yeah, no, you're not even capable of beating Naruto. You trying to think you can become Hokage? Yeah, that's not possible. Kiba just shuts up because he knows he can't argue with that because Naruto, what is Naruto kind of went to with Madara. And then Naruto, Sakura and Sasuke summon their summoning. Naruto summoning Gamabunta, Gamakichi. Sakura summoning Katsuryo, that's what it's called, right? Katsuri, and Sasuke summoning Oda. I'll just call it Oda. So then they do their weird ass combination jutsus while Sakura acts as a Bakugo seal. Now when they have the 3 unison signs, she doesn't think that she's equal to she catch up with Busto. Maybe Sasuke, but definitely not Naruto. She knows Naruto and she just saw him fight with Madara. That was blastic thing. Then Naruto goes to, he doesn't activate KCM, so he is just in a sage mode. Now I'm going to do some power scaling. Now Sasuke is the same strength as in canon, but Naruto has already surpassed EMS Sasuke in just sage mode. The base power is equal to Sasuke's Mange 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and sage mode has surpassed his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan power. Because the KCM mode in canon was equal to EMS in canon, but this Naruto is just way above Sasuke right now. Because basically Madara whooped Sasuke's ass. Sasuke's and Naruto was able to go 2-on-2 with Madara. So yeah, that's kind of difficult. They still do their weird ass Rasen Shuriken Amaterasu technique, and Naruto tries to uses his chakra sensory ability to see how well Sasuke uses his flame control. He isn't able to copy it because the flame control is eye technique. How he can control Amaterasu flames. So he just drops out the idea. But Sasuke uses Kirin, which Naruto copies, no problem. And Naruto has a surprise for Naruto has a surprise for Sasuke. So now that's when what's his name? Madara jumps down, wanting him to fight Hashirama, but Hashirama just shrugs it off, saying no. But then Madara asks Naruto to fight him. Naruto just looks around him. Minato is surprised that Madara is asking Naruto to fight him. Naruto and Sasuke is also surprised and kind of angry that Madara didn't go to him and Uchiha, and to Naruto, #dead last. And Sasuke hearing that it's a rematch, he wants to see what Naruto is made of. Naruto just shrugs it off, he's fully healed, kind of, he can go QB mode, and now both Naruto and Naruto just makes a shadow clone and he just puffs. Naruto makes a shadow clone and the real Naruto stays in the battleground while the clone Naruto goes with Madara. And Hashirama also does this, makes a wood clone and that goes with Madara. Madara is now bored and he waits for both Naruto or Hashirama to just do their work. Hashirama still makes the whole stupid ass genjutsu thingy, and they fight Obito. Now Obito, speaking of Obito, he Kamuis himself towards the realm, while Kakashi also Kamuis into the realm. And that's when the fight between Obito and Kakashi happens, just like in the canon. Awesome fight, by the way. And Obito gets his genjutsu his heart struck by Chidori and his genjutsu released. After that, Naruto is able, Obito comes back and absorbs the 10 tails. That's when, Yeah, he absorbs the 10 tails and he becomes the Jinchuriki of the Jubi. Now, in the barrier, inside the barrier, it's Naruto, Sasuke, not Sakura. She's not irrelevant. She's irrelevant right now. It's all the Hokages, first, second, third, and fourth, and Hashirama. I mean, yeah, first, second, third, and fourth. Tsunade is not right there right now. I mean, Tsunade is not right there, and Sasuke and his team, Tebi, or not his team. He only has, what's his name? Jugo with him, but Karin is on. The Sasuke tries to apologize to Karin, to make her get better. But Karin ain't having it. She just shows a middle finger and she rushes off to Naruto, to go and help Naruto. And because she has a crush on Naruto, they both have some familiarities. They get to know the Uzumaki clan, and yeah, as I said, Naruto is gonna have a little bit different than in canon. But anyways, I'm blabbering a lot. So Naruto would, not Naruto, he would not wipe his ass. What the hell am I saying? Yeah. Naruto would decide he wouldn't go full, he would stay in his KCM mode while fighting, Jubi Naruto. But then Naruto would realize the amount of Sage energy produced by this guy, and his passive ability gathers all the chakra, making his body stronger and stronger and stronger. That's when Naruto realizes that, his whole I'm gonna do things thing. Then he gives his chakra to Sasuke, which creates a shock between Sasuke. How Naruto is stronger than him. But then Obito comments, Naruto, stop holding back. Naruto just looks at Obito, shrugs it, and then exhales, then goes full power. Meaning, using the KCM2. Now this power blows every people near him. The third Hokage, first Hokage, second Hokage. The fourth Hokage is the only one who's standing beside him because, the fourth Hokage also has the same kind of power. Sasuke is just blasted off. Sasuke and Jugo are blasted off. And they come to a halt and see Naruto's power, currently full power. And Sasuke is fucking jealous, Even if he did everything he can, even if he used his brother's eye, he's not even a candle compared to Naruto. It's just the mere pressure that Naruto is emitting is able to completely, dissolve Sasuke. So Naruto adds his lightning armor to it, which shocks, what's his name? Minato. And Minato is happy, so he's happy, he's proud that Naruto is able to learn the lightning cloak. And Naruto disappears from everyone's eye. Sasuke's eye cannot even. He tried to copy this lightning armor, but nah. Sasuke and Naruto has fucking sensory abilities. Sasuke doesn't. Because Naruto was able to copy the entire how the chakra network works, while Sasuke was just able to copy the hand signs. He's not able to copy the jutsus, the chakra, how much chakra, how much not chakra. Yeah, that doesn't work. So Naruto has lightning clone just disappears, and Sasuke cannot trace him. Then both of them, Obito fights in the sky while Naruto fights in the ground. That's when Gamakichi does his whole last ending thing, spitting spit. Is that something? Yeah, spitting spit onto Obito, which Obito uses his, what is this called? Chakra orb? Is that called? Chakra orb to absorb, to cancel it. But that's when Naruto realizes about the Sage mode. He comes down, he smirks and deactivates the KCM2 and then creates a Rasengan. And Tobirama seeing this, Naruto getting to know the whole endeavor, transports towards Tobirama seeing Naruto getting it, he teleports towards the, Obito's behind, and Naruto drives a Rasengan through Obito's back. And yeah, Obito still, disrespected his father, which caused Naruto to get pissed off, and that's more of the situation. But that's when Naruto comes back, and Naruto suddenly becomes wobbly and clutches his head because his head is feeling is paining, but his subconscious, absorbs it. Not the passive ability. His subconscious absorbs a lot of the pain, meaning he cannot formulate what the hell is going on. And Minato also stumbles, but gets back. And what is this, you might ask? The fucking shadow clones that Naruto and Minato made. Naruto has a smirk in his face, and then Minato tosses Naruto a kunai. Obito gets up and Madara jumps in between, but that's when Naruto throws a kunai in between Obito and Madara, passing by them. And Sasuke, fully wants to see what the hell Naruto's doing, even copying his jutsu, but Naruto completely disappears in an orange flash, and comes behind Obito, and Madara drops a dual Rasengan in their back, sending them forward. Madara having enough of this, he decides to go all out, meaning extracts the goddamn Q. No. He has enough of this, so he extracts the Jubi from Obito, leaving him for dead. So Kakashi tries to kill him, but Minato comes, saves his crush. That kind of stuff still happens. But that's when Madara, decides to fight. Madara he decides to fight against. He decides to fight against Hashirama, but that's when Madara, feels someone attacking him, and that is Sasuke. Sasuke is fucking jealous about his Naruto's strength, But then Madara can completely see this, how Sasuke is jealous. So he taunts Sasuke, saying that Sasuke can never beat Naruto, and just takes a goddamn sword, pierces through it. And Naruto decides enough is enough, and he runs towards. He doesn't run. He runs towards Madara, but Madara uses the Rinnegan to teleport. Madara runs in front of Naruto. They both meet at the end. That's when Madara activates his Rinnegan abilities to suck out the QB, and he puts it extracts the QB from what's his name? Naruto. And when Naruto's falling, Gaara comes in the clutch to help him, and QB still, Kurama still says to him, make Minato help him, while the Black Setsu goes towards Obito. So Gaara takes Naruto far away, while Juko takes Sasuke far away. And doing this, Sakura comes to help to save Naruto, while Karin unintentionally just bumps into Sasuke, seeing that he's dying. She decides to help him, but not really. She just heals him, and Jugo and Sasuke have not Jugo and Karin have a talk, while Karin explains what she did and what happened and stuff like that, while Sasuke is getting healed. That's when Kabuto comes in, and Sasuke, he gives his DNA. He gives Hashirama. He implants some of Hashirama's cells into Sasuke's body, and Sasuke gets his own trial. While now let's go to Naruto. Naruto is getting extracted. Not extracted, is getting healed by Sakura. That's when Minato comes in. Minato comes in, and you could say Minato. What am I saying? Minato comes in on the clutch and does some hand seal, but that's when and puts it in Naruto's name, and orange chakra begins to flow through from Minato to Naruto, but that's when Black Zetsu comes in and absorbs it. But that's Obito decides enough is enough, and he moves Naruto and Sakura towards the Kamui dimension, while Sakura tries to heal him. And at this time, Naruto's also going through his procedures. But before that, I forgot to mention this, but Naruto also got the other chakra beasts also, meaning he got the Matata beast flame release, the blue fire release which he used. I just forgot to mention it. That was important. He got Shikaku's what's it called? What is it's not metal release? Is Shikaku's magnet release? He even got some, you could say he even got some chakra from Killer Bee and all the other tail beasts, because they see Naruto as a person who can revive. If Kurama is willing to cooperate with Naruto, they understand that Naruto must be a person who they can trust, so they gave him his chakra. So due to Naruto having all the tail beast chakra, he goes into his own trial. Now Obito comes in the clutch and takes Sakura and Naruto into his Kamo dimension while Madara fights Hashirama. Now Madara fighting Hashirama destroys the entire Shinobi Alliance. He fights Madara, then destroys him and absorbs his Sage Mode, and after that Madara fights the Shinobi Alliance once again, destroying them. The tail beasts which are sealed inside of the Jubi also come out and also try to help and they also give chakra to Naruto, who's just gonna be sucked up by Obito. I'm confusing, but still please bear with me. So Naruto gets all into his chakra while Obito goes into his Kamui state and they start healing Naruto while Obito, who's in control of Black Setsu right now, does his whole thing. Obito also did the Rene rebirth, causing Madara to become alive. He also has his one Renegan, which he got from, I don't know where he got it from, but who cares. So Madara has his Renegan, and Madara, does this, absorbs the 10 tails and he becomes the perfect 10 tails in Churiki, and he goes to kill Obito and get the other eye, but he accesses Obito's realm, but Sakura can't do shit because she's useless, and the mostly things happen. So Naruto and mostly everything happened, what's his name? Guy fighting Madara, going night guy on him. That kind of stuff still happens. Basically, that story remains the same. So, anyways, now let's go to the trials of Naruto and Sasuke. Now, because of Sasuke, getting pissed off and dying, kind of, and his trial mostly goes the same. Him getting the Renegan and the Moon Seal, while Naruto gets the Sun Seal, but not just the Sun Seal, he gets some super ass upgrades too. The Sage of Six Paths, asks them question and decides to upgrade Naruto differently than in canon. Instead of just giving him the Six Paths mode, he decides to tweak his abilities. So now the Six Paths Haguro mode tweaks the passive ability to absorb to basically its limit. And the consciousness, which had all the pain, the fatigue, everything stored in it, he decides to convert it into power and send it through Naruto's body, making him more stronger and more smarter. Yes, Naruto is having more boosts, baby. And that's when Naruto and Sasuke get their own respective seals and they come out, they're like, let's go. But then Karin just doesn't care and she walks off to find Naruto. And Sasuke goes to Tobirama and asks him to releases him and wants to do an instant transmission. So Obito brings Naruto to the battlefield, and Naruto, seeing what had just happened, the whole night guy thing, he, Madara tries to kill Might Guy, but Naruto appears, kicks the chakra orb, sending it flying. Then Naruto crouches down and uses his Moon Seal to heal. Heal Guy. Stop the chakra from flowing to his heart anymore, making him disabled. basically letting him die, not die, basically making him crippled, but still guys alive. He gives guys to Lee, and Naruto turns towards Madara, and Madara sees that Naruto's bulked up, more defined, his body's more defined, and the aura just Naruto's spreading right now is overwhelming. But Naruto just instantly just instantly comes in front of Madara and punches him. Madara kid did not see that. Naruto's just base speed is higher than Madara's. It's a reception, not deception. His eyes can follow. Just his base speed. Okay, adding the QB 6-part Sage mode as well as Lightning Hammer. Yeah, that's gonna be OP. Then that's when Sasuke comes in, and they have their own, we are gonna defeat you, and yeah, and that's where we're gonna leave for this episode, guys. So I'm just gonna say what Naruto again in this what ifs. In this part, Naruto has basically surpassed the third Hokage Kage in lightning clone, and Naruto has completely has gone to a speed that can off guard Madara, basically surpassed Madara's perception. And Sasuke, who's not even developed his Sharingan to that level, yeah, he can't even see this. Then Naruto has the KCM 2, which can go to 8 minutes, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. If you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe, do the necessary stuff, and if you don't, I can understand. Peace out.